Welcome to Alley Chats. Today I have world-famous cartoonist Art Baltazar. See, I put some music in there, some claps. Yeah. Art, hey man, I'm super excited to talk to you on here. Tell everybody who you are, what you do. Give us a little background.
Yeah, man. I'm a famous cartoonist, Art Baltazar, from the sweet south side of Chicago. And I've been drawing comics since the early 90s. So you probably know me more for like Tiny Titans, and Itty Bitty Hellboy, and Superman Family Adventures, and Oh Yeah Comics, and Super Pets, and things like that. And that's what I've been doing. I've been drawing since the early 90s and started making money probably around 2005. So so the first 15 years or so, or was me doing indie books and stuff. But yeah, man, this is all I do. I draw every day, sit at home, and just sit in my art studio basement, and I go outside to see the sun every few days or so. And I'm drawing comics all the time. I'm working on a little Bruce Wayne right now. Archimaniacs for DC Comics, yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you're actually one of these guys that I first met in Artist Alley, and I've met you in Artist Alley 8,000 times since.
Yeah.
You always have so many books. You have so much stuff going on. Is there anything like right now that you want people to know about, like a special book you're working on, or something that just came out? Or is it just like, yeah, man, just check out my stuff because it's everything?
Yeah, I'm always working on stuff. Right now I'm working on 5 books, and that's what's keeping me indoors and away from the news. But I'm really proud of my new book called Drew and Jot. It's from Boom Studios. It just came out in January. So I'm working on book 2 and book 3. And that one's but Drew and Jot's a story about a kid who created superheroes in his sketchbook. So when you read the book, you're actually reading the kid's sketchbook. So I got to draw it on crayons and stuff. So it's really fun. And then my other book I'm working on is Gilbert, the Little Merman. And the first book came out last year, I think 2019 or 2018. And then the second book just came out for this, what's that, Halloween? Yeah, Halloween. And then the third one should be out for this year around Halloween time. So Gilbert is my underwater creature. I'm working on him, and I had that character forever. So I'm working on him with paper cuts. And then I'm working with some Super Pet books with, I don't know when those are coming out, but I'm working on that. And they're storybooks. And I'm working with Action Lab with my own superheroes called Powers in Action. And that volume 1 graphic novel just came out in January. And I'm working on Big Alien Moon Crush that should be out later this year, or I think it's for 2021. So I'm always working on things. Those are the 5 books that I'm working on. Probably on Archimaniacs with DC Comics, and that one comes out I think later this year, October or so. But last year was Superman of Smallville was featured. I think it came out last year, September. I don't know if it was 18 or 19. So I'm working on so many books that I lose track of when they're coming out. And when they come out, I'm really happy because my projects overlap, so things come out all different times. But it's keeping me busy, man. I'm so used to working on 5 books at a time, and I don't enjoy it. I wish I could only work on 1 or 2 at a time, but I always get this work that I don't want to pass it up, especially if they're my own characters like Drew and Jot or Powers in Action or Gilbert and Big Alien Moon Crush. All of that's my own guys. So
yeah, and if you've got an opportunity to do them, you're going to take it.
Yeah, and especially when another publisher wants to publish my own characters, guys that I made, that I don't have to self-publish them. So I jump at the chance. And so that's why I'm so busy right now, because I don't know how to say no. You know? I hear no. That's true. I hear the word no a lot more than I say it. So it's kind of but yeah, man, I'm busy.
Yeah, well, the other thing you do, and I think this is really cool that I'm not sure if people didn't come by you in Artist Alley, they wouldn't know this, but you do a lot of commissions. You also do a lot of like free drawings and that for kids, but you do these paintings that are phenomenal.
Oh, and thanks, man.
I need to get that stimulus check so I can buy one of them. No, they're just fantastic. And is that something that, like, I know you're busy right now, but are you still working on those? Is that something people can commission or order from you?
Yeah, I usually don't take commissions because then people wait like 5 years to get their painting. So I don't like that pressure. when I look at it. I like look at my canvas, and I don't want to have to draw it, have to paint it. But usually when I paint, I just set up my studio. I get the music going, get my favorite beverage going, and just have a great time. Just throw paint on the canvas. You should see my floor. My clothes are covered, and at the end, I just have these paintings that I don't really have something in mind. I don't have a plan on what I'm going to paint. So I start out a lot with abstract paintings because, and I paint and draw standing up mostly. Like when I was in college, I was trained to draw on easels. Everything was an easel. And so I paint on easels. I paint standing up. I use my whole body, kind of like Darth Maul did when he fought Obi-Wan. I'm whipping around a lightsaber, but it's a paintbrush. So I kind of draw like that and paint like that. And actually this Saturday, I'm going to do a live stream. We're on it's like 40. If this goes up, I don't know. But this Saturday, I'm going to do a live stream. I'm going to try to do weekly live streams on Saturdays to do paintings. And I just paint on anything I can, like either boards or canvases or pieces of wood. Whatever I could paint on. And I just love it. And I really believe that I'm a painter at first before cartooning. I do both, but cartooning is what I could do, what I do all the time, every day. But when I paint, my paintings look like cartoons too. So it's the bright colors, thick lines. Yeah,
they look like Baltazar's. I mean, they really do, man. Right. But they're so great. And it's such a great thing to see when you're an artist alley, where it's like, a lot of guys, you see them doing what they normally do, and it's really cool. I mean, I love it, obviously. Yeah. But then to see an artist like you that, like I'm used to seeing your hand drawings, I'm used to seeing you work that way. Then all of a sudden I see these like vibrant paintings and they're wild. And I'm like, man, that just sang to me. So,
thanks, man. I love to create the energy on the piece. Like you see it. And I listen to music when I paint. It's real loud. So if the music is coming through the floor and it's in the kitchen and the kids upstairs and my wife, and they're like, wow, what's daddy doing? And he's painting. And they know, like, okay, he's having a great time. He's in the zone. Don't bug him. And at the end of the 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever I do, I have paintings to show. And they're not always complete, but I do a lot of paintings that I don't know what to do with when I'm done. I look at all these pieces and every piece has color on it and splashes of paint. I like the energy. It's almost like jazz. And then at the end, I add things because a lot of times I paint more abstract than anything. And I do art shows with abstract paintings and nothing ever sells. But so then I look at the paintings and I have to add like Batman or Superman or Spider-Man on it, and then they sell right away. And that's usually what happens. So a lot of times I don't intend to put Batman on a painting, but I just make the painting and then figure out who could go on it or something like that. So it's pretty fun, and it's really freeing as an artist where I don't have an idea or a blueprint of what's going to happen. It's kind of like riffing, like jamming with your friends. You all bring your guitars and you just riff, It's just cool. It's like a rapper who freestyles, and it feels like that to me. And I can't wait, man. I want to paint right now. But I
can tell you're starting to ramp up.
Yeah. And I get all sweaty. It's real cool, man. But I have to wear boots or shoes. I have to wear shoes that are because I end up stepping on things if I get too crazy. I can't paint in the bare feet. But I was wearing boots for a while when I paint, and people say, "Why are you wearing boots?" I say, "Because you come down there and I just throw a brush on the floor and I might step on it and it hurts my foot." It's like stepping on a Lego.
Yeah, right.
The worst thing.
Got to be careful, man.
Yeah. So I can't wait. I'm going to play some. I'm going to paint this weekend, and I got one of my friends. He's a famous musician friend named Vinx, Vinx, and he's on Facebook, and I do artwork for him now and then. And I asked him permission during my live stream if I could rock his music, play his music, and he said, "Yeah, do it." And I'm like, "Cool." So I'm really excited about that. And
what a great idea, man.
Yeah, if I get a copyright strike, it won't be from him, so that's cool.
I've been watching your live streams, and I think they're really cool. That was one thing I wanted to bring up on here.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people doing this, and yours are really engaging. I mean, it's a lot of fun to watch. And I was going to ask, where can people find it? I want you to tell them where they can find it.
Yeah.
And is there a set time, or is it just kind of, because I haven't noticed that?
Yeah, I do the drawing streams. Famous Cartoonist draws things. I try to do it between like 7:30 to 8 p.m. at night, and they're on Facebook on my Facebook page.
On Art Baltazar.
Yeah, there's a Art Baltazar page, and then there's a Art Baltazar Famous Cartoonist page. But I usually put it on my own page because I have 5,000 followers, and the other page only has like under 300. So I put it on Art Baltazar page. You'll see it on Facebook, and then eventually I download it and upload it, download it and then upload it to YouTube. So they go up on YouTube a few days later. I schedule them for midnight, but they're not live. And I'll probably do some YouTube live ones. Me and Franco's been doing YouTube live. I think we're doing one tonight. And then, lately, the last 2 days, I started. I'm back on day shift somehow. I was a vampire for a while, and it got my hours got so bad that I was waking up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, and I was missing the days. So Easter reset me. So the last 2 days I've been doing live streams with, they're called Famous Cartoonist Says Things in the Morning.
Perfect. Yeah, you had one with coffee today, and I was like,
yeah,
we should totally do something with talking to cartoonists with coffee. I mean, it's just too good.
And it reminds me of that Jerry Seinfeld thing.
Right.
Cartoonists or comedians in a cars with coffee. And I did the last 2 days, I did it. Just started, it's Wednesday. I did it. I forget how many days. The last 2 days, I'm going to do one again tomorrow and the next day. And it's really cool because I go on there and I'm not drawing. I'm just talking and drinking my coffee. And as I'm live streaming, I see the comments. And when I draw live stream drawing, I don't see the comments because I'm drawing it. I'm looking at my paper or the board. But when I look at the live stream talking, it's real cool because I get people engaged on there and they're talking. We're having conversations and they bring up stories and I start talking about stuff that I remember and it gets real fun. And today my coffee talk was an hour long. And yesterday I talked for 30 minutes and I say, I'm going to talk for 15 minutes. Then it goes 30 minutes. And then today I was thinking, I'm going to do 30 minutes. It went for an hour and I had to cut it because I could have kept going. And the moment I stopped talking after an hour, I wanted to do another one. So I'm excited about it. Yeah.
You're a performer, man. I mean, this interview is literally going to be the shortest conversation you and I have ever had.
Yeah, I know. When you did those podcast things at the Blue Box, and I noticed that when I go just to listen, and you need to ump the ante of the show or make it lively, you ask me for my opinion. It's like, hey, Art, what do you? And then I start talking, and then
I know there's going to be a filibuster.
Yeah, and then everybody laughs, and then pretty soon I get out of my chair and I go sit on stage with you, and it's really cool. It's just fun, man.
So I'm going to ask some questions here because I'm trying to keep to our format. So one big one that I've never asked you this question, and I want to hear what you have to say. If this was your dream con, who would you be most excited to meet?
Ooh, I met a lot of people. I would love to hang out with Jose Luis Garcia Lopez again. I would love to hang out with. I met a lot of people, so I know the boundaries, but I would really love to hang out with John Byrne, Arthur Adams, George Perez, Neil Adams. Arthur Adams is probably my all-time favorite. But then I would like to hang out with guys like I never met John Chris Felucci, and I never met Craig McCracken and Gendy Tartanovsky. I would love to hang out with those guys and just sit with them. And through the years, I got to become friends with Mike Mignola, and I met the why is his name escaping me? Oh, Salmon Max, that guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. And so he was cool. And but I got to meet a lot of artists over the years. I never knew who I'm going to meet, and I become friends with musicians and writers and actors and wrestlers and even my kids say that, Dad, how come all your friends are not like everyone else's dad's friends? they all do different things and they're all are on TV, or I see stuff on TV like when we watch shows like, oh, I know that guy, I met that guy, and it's just really strange. And I have friends with a few. So my dream con would be if I could do a dream con, it would be to invite all the cartoonists, everyone I worked with. Well, yeah, comics, but I love cartoony guys. I love cartooning, and any cartoonist, and it would mostly be like if I could bring back like Hanna-Barbera or Walter Lantz and Geo Gately and Walt Disney, of course. But he would just be with everyone. I wouldn't put him on a pedestal. He'd just be equal.
Just one of the guys.
Yeah, just one of the guys that I admire. So, George Lucas would make an appearance, do a panel. But those are my guys. They're the guys I grew up with who influenced me since it's a fantasy con.
Yeah.
But the first time I was thinking about guys who I actually could invite now, but I'll go fantasy.
Well, what's funny is every other person that I've asked has had one. And then I had one person that had two only because they wanted to add somebody. I had a feeling you were going to have 40, and you did.
Yeah.
You came through for me, Art.
Yeah, all these people made me, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Superman and Star Wars and Magilla Gorilla and Woody Woodpecker and Tom and Jerry. If that stuff, we didn't have a TV, I don't know what I'd be doing. I'd probably be driving a truck because I did that for a lot of years, but I didn't like it. And this is all I know how to do: write stories, make things, draw characters, create things, think about things all the time, tell weird stories, and just do my thing. I don't know. I wake up every morning and think about what I have to do, and if it makes me happy, I do it again.
It's a great way to live life, man.
Yeah,
so
you gotta.
Do you have a Patreon or anything?
I do.
That's adding to things, but you do. Okay, great.
Yeah, I think it's just Patreon/Art Baltazar, or just search my name, and I have like 11 people right now subscribed. I had it up there for maybe 2 years, but I don't have a lot to make an offer. I make posters, which people subscribe to posters, and I ship them to your house. But mostly it's you get to see inside my sketchbook that nobody else sees these inside my sketchbook. I take photos and post them, so you get to see a lot of in between or behind the scenes kind of stuff. And then I'll show pages that are not complete, like the inks or the colors or the pencils and stuff. So it's pretty cool. And I'm trying to upload more. The last 3 days I did updates, but sometimes I get too busy where I can't put stuff up. But I have like a tier. You could join it for $1 or $2, and then there's $5, there's $20. But most of the people buy the posters, which is pretty cool. I mail you a poster with my characters on it. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I'm digging
that's
it.
really cool, man.
Yeah.
Okay, we've talked about projects that you are involved with. I know you like to collaborate with people.
Yeah.
Where can people check out your work?
The best place is artbaltazar.com. And I have a links page on there and all my stuff. I have seems like 12 or 15 different sites, like Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, YouTube. I'm on everything, Facebook and Twitter, and I'm all over. I have an IMDb page too, because I worked on Super Pet cartoons, and I'm all over the place. But the best place is artbaltazar.com. It doesn't get updated with the most recent stuff, but you could get the gist of what I'm doing. But I'm on there all the time. I'm looking at it and updating the links page a lot of times. So I have a lot of things. I have some T-shirts on wrestling sites, and I have all kinds of stuff. And I'm all over the place. And a lot of times I tell people, Google my name and you'll find me. I'm all over the place.
You're everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I never thought this would be this way when I was a 10-year-old or 11-year-old in 5th grade or whatever, drawing characters in his little notebook. And somebody would say, one day you're going to be online. And I would say, what's online? You're going to be doing videos and talking and drawing
What's
every
video?
day. Yeah, you're never going to leave the house. I'm like, what? So it's real different. You're going to meet all these guys. Met Chris Claremont, Art Adams, and all these guys who grew up reading their stuff, and John Romita Jr., John Byrne. I met all these guys, these heroes. So it's pretty amazing career doing all these things and waking up and doing what I love. It's odd and weird and awesome all at the same time. Yeah,
right. I get it, man. So Art, that's going to be it for this. I'm going to put all your links in the show notes.
Oh, cool.
And I will get this up for Friday so that people can check you out this weekend while you're painting. And I encourage people, really, subscribe to Art Stuff, follow him, because it's really engaging. It's a lot of fun. And you heard nothing. This was 15 minutes. You heard nothing.
Oh, Yeah, we could go for hours, and we have before.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're going to do it again because now we're all stuck at home. So we might as well find a way to, maybe we'll do a coffee chat one morning.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that'd be a lot of fun. All right, man. Well, Art, once again, man, thank you so very much. And I'll talk to you in the morning sometime.
Oh, yeah, Rob, you're awesome, sir. Cool. I like Pink very much, Lois.
You can find Alley Chats on Facebook by searching for @AlleyChats. You can also visit us at our webpage, smgpods.com/alleychats, for links to all our episodes and other cool stuff. One easy way to support our show is to rate and review Alley Chats wherever you listen to your podcasts. Those ratings really help us out and help others find our show as well. Alley Chats is produced and edited by Rob Southgate for Southgate Media Group. Be sure to subscribe to Alley Chats because you definitely don't want to miss an episode. Thanks again to our affiliate sponsors, Hunt-A-Killer and Tweaked Audio. Links to them are on our webpage and in the show notes. This wouldn't be possible without them.
Our theme song is by Benny and the No Goods. Check out their awesome music at bennyandthenogoods.bandcamp.com.
If you're an artist or writer or creative type that would have a table at an artist alley and would like to be on Alley Chats, message us through the Facebook page or email us directly at southgatemediagroup@gmail.com and we'll set up an interview. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with another fantastic show.